To feed or not to feed? That's the question, at least the question today. My feeling is that we've had a fantastic September as far as honey goes. This is usually the case in Ontario. You can have rough Junes, rough Julys, and August is usually not the best month for honey. But September pulls you through. At least it has for me over the last decade. September, you're able to count on that goldenrod flow, and look at some hives here and see how they're doing. So this here is a July nuke. I have treated it with formic and gave it a medium to build out, and look at that. So we've got, I think I got 8 frames, but just look at how they built that out. That goldenrod, I don't know, I'm sure there's reasons for it, but maybe it's just the deep roots. I think some species of goldenrods, their roots can get about 10 feet deep, but it just seems the range, the conditions in which you can get just incredible nectar flows off of goldenrod. All you need is temperatures in the teens, it seems, at least in my experience, and the bees, as long as those goldenrods are in bloom and you haven't had your killer frost, the bees just pack in the nectar. So here we've got these are some August nukes here. I think I'm going to be taking honey off of that guy, but I got to finish extracting. I've misplaced my smoker, and I've got some angry bees here. Hey, got inside my mask. These guys, they're smart guys here. Don't do that. Sorry, I had to kill him. Had to kill her. She got inside. So this is my July nuke, or one of my July nukes, and pretty well all of my July nukes have at least one super full that I'm planning on harvesting. And so this is an August nuke, and so I supported these hives with frames from more established hives, just gave them frames of brood to help build them up. And that would have been in early September. Yeah, early September I would have done that. See how angry these guys are. Certainly. Yep. So got the apivart. Oh, they are angry. Just stay calm. Okay, walk away. I don't know what it is. I gotta go get my smoker. They aren't too happy today. It's getting to that time of year where they don't want people coming in and taking their honey. But for whatever reason, they don't like stinging me in the greenhouse. So I'll let them calm down. Enjoy some tomatoes. Yep. Tomatoes are doing well. Delicious. We've got smoke. I hear a bit of lightning and thunder in the distance. Calm these guys down. Now, this was an August nuke that I supported. Oh, still have a medium in there. Well, they backfilled it pretty good there. Maybe remove that. Let's take a look at how these guys are doing here honey-wise. That is just full. Both sides heavy, full of nectar and honey. Still have drones in the hive. Now let's get over to the next frame. Oh, it's a medium. Again, they're building out. Just bit of brood on there. can see them festooning on there as the thunder closes in. I'm sure they're not all too happy about that. The smoke has calmed them down, at least. Oh, just another. Got a bit of brood on there. Exactly what you want to see this time of year. Shrinking brood nest. Just backfilling everything they can with nectar. I'm gonna give these guys, I wish I had more drawn comb, but I think the next couple weeks, the conditions are looking. I'm always looking paranoid. Is that a small hive beetle? That's a little ladybird. Thankfully, I have not yet found a small hive beetle in one of my hives, but that is only a matter of time. Now this is a brand new frame that I would have put in probably a week and a half ago. They built that out and they're filling it up with oh, that was a mistake. Now, hopefully this is a frame of brood here. They're doing very well in the honey department. Okay, well, we've got a shrinking brood nest. Got some pollen, ape of our strip that I put in there a few weeks back, a couple weeks back. Still some brood. Got the dog chasing the chickens around there behind me. But I'd say that's a heavy box. These guys, even for only having 7 frames, okay, we've got some more brood in there, and that's our main brood nest there. Overall, I'm very happy with, you know, for a late season nuke with some support, no feeding. Just the goldenrod flow and a frame of brood from a more established hives, and it looks like these guys will be just fine. If I had built comb, I would give them built comb, but you know, I guess you can only provide them with what you have. Put that right in the end. And so there you go. It was a 5-frame nuke, and you know, now it's we've still got probably a couple weeks of honey flow if everything lines up as it's looking. We're going to be in the 20s next week as well, and can't complain with that. I believe this hive here, this was an August nuke that I believe they had a laying worker, and if I'm right, yes, so it was this one. So I just took frames from them. So we'll see how our laying worker hive, have they been bringing the nectar in as well. Look at that. When even the you know, pretty much every second bee on there is a drone. And it's just full of nectar. It's a pretty heavy frame there. So this would be an illustration of just how plentiful the nectar from a good goldenrod flow is. So I've already harvested twice from this hive in particular. So I've already got about 3 pails of honey from this hive. So all right, so here we go. And you can see just from the top here, it is looking wonderful. I'm probably going to get another couple buckets of honey from this hive. We got our burr comb tripod. They really propolize this stuff before winter. See how this is. Beautiful. Well, I would say that is ready to take. So I'm going to take that. So I'm just gonna take, yeah, just gonna take what is down there, and looks like it's all just beautifully capped off, full of honey. In this time of confusion, I just think it was important that I publicly acknowledge that you are not ragweed. You're goldenrod, and a lot of people say things about you that just aren't true. Your honey does not stink like gym socks. It's delicious. It's nuanced. Some people may not like that you take over our ditches and fields, but I appreciate how many trips to Costco you've saved me over the years. At least 3 trips to Costco to buy sugar just this year alone. Thank you, goldenrod. Keep up the good work. Sorry about that. So in conclusion, I'm really pleased with how things have gone the past few weeks. Couldn't have asked for a better September so far in the bee yard and in the dahlias. Things are just looking wonderful. The end of August, the bees were just full of brood, corner to corner. The brood nests were massive, and I was getting a little bit worried that they wouldn't have enough time to backfill all of that with honey. But based on my assessment today, I believe we're 23rd or 22nd of September. The hives are all heavy. There's a few smaller nukes that I'm going to be building up, but outside of that, everything's just looking perfect to go through winter. So I'll take it and save a lot of money in sugar. In beekeeping, everyone has their own style and way about going things, and some people, they pull their honey on Labor Day and they feed them right away, and I'm not going to fault that. That's fine. If that's how they want to do things. I've just found if I can save having to buy all that sugar and spend the hours and hours involved in making the sugar syrup for all these hives, I'd be happier. Saves a lot of money, saves a lot of time. 2 things that I don't have very much of, and if I'm able to sit back and kind of like Hannibal in the A-Team, chomp on the cigar and say, I love it when a plan comes together. Feel pretty good about that. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. If you're keeping bees, I hope your mite levels are looking good and your bees are packing it full for winter. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye for now.